Welcome to Positivism Podcast, episode 40. This podcast, is I don't know, man. Nobody's in a good mood.
I'm in
Um,
a good mood. You need to
well,
quit playing
Blitz is
that
in a good
fucking
mood.
retarded egg. Quit playing that fucking rainbow game, bro. That shit is trash.
I'm not, but
That's the root of all your problems. If it's not your ex, it's rainbow.
I guess. But yeah. So we can go ahead and get this shit started. Blitz, say what's up to the people.
Hi, I'm in a good mood. Like I said,
Chef, say what's up to the people.
What's good?
All right. So first things first. Um, so this coronavirus, I think when we first heard the news about this, it was I want to say it didn't start during March. It started like late February,
it
or
started
at
in
least I
January,
heard.
technically.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard it like mid February. Um, but it's getting a lot more serious. It's on all the continents now except for Antarctica, of course, because them niggas they're
You
getting
say
protected.
Antarctica?
Yes.
Huh.
Did I say something wrong or?
No, it was
No,
just
you good.
Oh. Um. But yeah, so there's a lot of hoopla, I guess, for a lot of scare. One being, I think Blitz said this earlier this week. Niggas buying hand sanitizer, but hand soap is still like on the shelves. It's funny.
That's the crazy part. I was actually at the grocery store today to buy some stuff, like mouthwash and toiletries and whatnot. And yeah, I went by the toilet paper. All the toilet paper is gone. All the Lysol wipes are gone. All the hand sanitizer is gone. But guess what's still sitting on the shelves, bruh? All the antibacterial
Soap,
soap.
soap, hand soap, hot water, soap, and a little bit of friction can get the job done, people. But no, we like touching our face, going to events where niggas are doing all that in the face. No, just no, right? So, oh, a wild Mitch appeared. Mitch, say what's
Oh,
up to the
hello.
people.
Hold up.
Hi, how are you? My name is Mitch. I'm glad to be part of the podcast again. Let's get
just
started.
just continue, just continue,
All
please.
right. So, but yeah, there's a lot of hoopla and sports. The NBA, NFL are taking extra precaution at their events, so they're gonna be
Okay,
streaming
my
some
bad.
games. They're gonna be streaming some games. Mitch, hi. I'm saying
Hi.
hello for you.
Uh,
So now E3 2020, and we had this conversation last podcast too about I think it was PAX East and some other gaming conventions or technology conventions either or starting to pull back just because of the coronavirus scare. Now, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, convention E3 is canceled. What are you guys' thoughts about this?
Just after they
shit
said it's
crazy.
full speed ahead, like a couple weeks ago.
Hey,
Um, because I've been following this all day for the most part because the first cases in my county has started to pop up, or as of last night. So
mm,
it's kind of giving me pause. Long story short, I'm still of the belief that the whole thing, when it's all said and done, is just going to run its course without too much trouble. But like I said, the fact that there's local cases here now that's like around me in my neighborhood kind of gives me pause. So it's at the end of the day, I think it's a good thing that a lot of these things getting canceled. Like you said, the NBA is thinking about either canceling things or playing games without fans in the stands. March Madness is going to be getting ready to start soon. They're going to be playing games with no fans in the stands. So
that's gonna be so
um,
weird.
it's going to be weird for sure, but I understand where they're coming from because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to stop this thing from spreading. It's just we got to try and slow it down as best we can, so that way we're not seeing a whole bunch of people infected because this shit is mad contagious, yo. Like
Yeah,
it's worse than the flu. Even though the flu is more common and more people get it and more people die from it every year, this shit is more contagious than the flu. And the fact that we don't have exact countermeasures against it yet is why everyone's flipping out. So until we get a better handle on it, we don't want to be looking like some of these other countries out here, like Italy and stuff, where they got niggas dying in the hallways and stuff. That's the worst. No, like dead ass. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like that's the worst case scenario. That's not what we don't want. So the fact that like E3, PAX East, the NBA, March Madness, they're all canceling or postponing events, I'm not all that upset about it. It's gonna be weird for sure, but I'm not all that upset about it.
Um, yeah, and it's like they that's the only thing you can do. Just because you can't stop it, and the only how of you stopping is making a vaccine for it, whereas you can just block it out pretty much, and that's gonna take about a year or two just to for it to get out, and because you have to first target like what exactly is wrong or what exactly is causing it, then do different types of testing, animal testing. Um, then you have to put it out in the field. You have to do field testing. Then that's when you have to do a major haul of like shipping it to
Oh,
everywhere.
vaccines, that's at least 12 to 18 months out, believe me.
Yeah. So right now, what we need to do now is, yo, just wash your hands. And if you coughing or you sick, please stay home. Don't be like some of these people that I think someone went somewhere. Someone went to like a party or a gathering and just literally just spreading the shit everywhere, bro. We don't. People like you need to literally stay home and chill. Drink some ginger ale. Just chill.
Can we
Get that
guess?
Robitussin in your system, and you'll
Can
be
we
good.
guess the ethnicity?
Oh yeah, it's white
uh,
people. It's white people. I'm just go ahead and say it. It's
I
white
was gonna
people.
say it was there over the Caucasian persuasion, but you know,
Yeah, and their dumbass is like, oh, it's the Chinese food. Like, yo, it's y'all
it's the
actually.
Chinese
It's
food.
it's y'all actually. No wonder y'all niggas can survive the Black Plague. But hey, we off that.
Yikes! Yikes!
Hey, bro, I don't know any black people that died from it yet.
Hey
So,
man, hey, like I saw on Twitter, let me find out that black people is immune to this shit.
oh God,
That's the least we can. That's the least we should get for slavery.
I'll be fucking lit, bro.
I ain't caught it yet. Niggas, I don't know
Nice. So
anybody
take no
that's caught it
chances.
yet.
I mean,
Nah,
like I said, there's local cases that just popped up in my city. But I've been working from home for months now, so this is nothing new to me. So I'm good. Uh, but you know, like I said, it's giving me pause. Like my first FGC locals this Sunday. Me and Sector are supposed to be going to one nearby. I'm thinking twice about it. I'll admit. So
yeah, it's in my state and in it's in it's a county over from where I live and it's like in the city that I work into. So
yeah, even though according to news today, the two people that contracted it, they have them isolated right now. Like one of them's in both of them are in the hospital. And the other one, like one of them is still being monitored. The other one is quote unquote in stable condition. Last I read. But yeah, like I said, you don't want this shit to spread any faster than it already is. So I'm thinking twice about this local going on Sunday. So we'll see.
yeah, just
But
literally try to wash your hands like every hour, or like every chance you can, and you know that you've been touching a lot of stuff. Just please, just wash your hands, bro.
yeah, but to bring it back to E3, so like I said, we've talked about this in the past, and now that they've officially been canceled, at least the face-to-face or the live events have been canceled. They're going to be online only. Do you think this is the proverbial nail in the coffin for E3 as we know it?
It might be. It honestly might
What?
be.
Wait, no, not well for this year. Yeah, I don't think it's done yet.
Well,
It
I mean, when I say nail in the coffin, like I said, because they're exploring about doing just online only events where all the devs and publishers, they have like their own live streams and stuff. Do you think that that in the future for future E3s they just say fuck it, we'll just do this exclusively now online?
So, I mean, if they do that, then yeah, E3 would be done. But like, it's
Nah, I don't. I don't.
E3. Like, I don't think E3 like the just the name alone, like the weight it carries in like the gaming and tech world, like
Don't you think the weight still holds even if it's online? Like, because
I mean, if they make E3 only online, sure, but what I'm thinking you're saying is like E3 just as a brand is done. There's never gonna be like another E3 type shit.
I mean, possibly because if you think about it, like, what if for this year they have like record numbers of viewers for their live streams and stuff, and that's primarily where a lot of gamers get a lot of their information anyways is online. They don't be going to conventions because that's just expensive. So if it ends up working out really well for online, what's to stop companies from saying, "Yo, we just won't go to E3 the event. the live event anymore, we can get by just fine by just doing it online. Like the brand won't die, but the brand will be significantly changed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if it changes, but I
Because
don't
you
want
gotta admit,
E3
going
to
to
be
E3
done.
doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't either. But you gotta admit, E3 going to E3 doesn't have nearly the
It's
luster it used to.
Oh yeah, definitely like early 2000, like all of the 2000s and the early 2010s, like E3 was crazy to go to.
Especially after be going to LA for vacation or just to walking around a
Yeah,
few years ago. That shit, like I can only imagine because when I went to Anime Expo like a few years ago in LA, that shit was like it was literally a fire hazard. I can only imagine what E3 is when they open it up to the public. There was so many people there, it was ridiculous. You could hardly move anywhere. So I mean, I'm just saying it's just a possibility to think about. Like if E3 does really well online only, and then companies just say fuck it, we'll just start doing, we'll just update our Twitch shits to do this from now on. So
They
Yeah.
can get away with that because that's what the Game Awards sort of.
right,
I mean, they still got people in attendance, but majority of that stuff they
you know that
broadcast
shit looks
online.
dry. You know that shit looks dry when we watch it on stream. That shit's probably just twice as dry live.
Yeah, but E3 can get away with just doing all that shit live.
yeah.
And then they just released. I'm not. There won't be any more tech demos, but for like games that for really what people really go there for, they can release demos again.
Yeah, maybe that's what it comes back to. Maybe we start getting downloadable demos again for games.
Yeah. So
That should be the way to go.
Man. I mean, this coronavirus shit sucks because not only just E3 got canceled, Mortal Kombat out here getting or the Mortal Kombat tournament got canceled, whatever.
Those niggas got fucked over, yo.
Yeah,
Because
there were niggas that already
NetherRealm
flew
waited.
in.
Yeah, I was saying NetherRealm waited till like as late as they possibly could to call it, and I think their last chance qualifier was that the day of or um,
The day after,
the
at
day
like
after they
11 in the
announced it,
morning.
and niggas already flew in or were in the air when they made the announcement.
Yeah.
So
People already booked hotels, all that. The only thing they refunded were tickets, not flights or
yeah,
anything else.
I mean, and that's commonplace for a lot of things that are getting canceled. Like airlines are obviously are stingy with refunds and stuff. So like, um, I mean, it's widespread everywhere. Like final round is coming up in Atlanta, and they're still doing it, but they put out a policy is like, yo, in between sets, nobody daps up, nobody handshakes. If you got a
Yeah,
cough, obviously do it in your sleeve, all that shit.
this shit is terrible.
So it's weird for sure. Like I said, I'm still of the belief that it's gonna work out when it's all said and done. But until we get to that point, it's gonna be weird.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a rocky road. So just have to take extra steps and precautions. Um, but is that everything on Corona time?
Yeah, it's
Unfortunate,
Corona time. Yep, it's Corona
It is
time.
definitely
but
Corona time.
I'm just not trying to catch that shit. Even though I don't think, hey, bro, I just pray that black people are actually immune to this shit.
I
It'd
mean,
be
I
great.
said that half jokingly, but it's just like everything else. But just be hygienic. Wash your fucking hands. Wash your ass.
I
Shower.
still don't get why
Like
a virus has to be around for niggas to do that. By the way,
I mean, it's how we are as people. We're reactionary. Like you see how everybody's all of a sudden cities want to do a mass cleanup of all their
Yeah, New York started
major
cleaning
public.
their subways and shit
See,
now.
was like y'all niggas weren't doing that in the first
They
place.
should have been doing that.
So I mean,
mm.
it's just we're reactionary. That's just our nature. But like I said, at the end of when it's all said and done, I'm still optimistic that it'll pass without too much damage. So just because like with so many things getting shut down, it's not spreading as fast as it possibly could be. Because again, like the way the media is reporting everything, or the way they have been reporting everything, you think Resident Evil was happening right now. Like
High
it's about to be
key.
Raccoon City in this motherfucker. But um, hopefully it hasn't. I don't think it's reached that point yet, and I don't think it will, just because of everything getting postponed. But we'll see how things develop in the next couple of weeks.
I'm trying to have Mr. X walking on the street, bro.
Yeah,
Mr. X delivering mail. I'm like,
and
oh shit.
Nemesis is gonna be walking around the next couple months. Yeah,
Nemesis taking out the trash. I'm like, all right, I see what we doing.
so we'll see.
And then the sun go out. But
All right,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, you want to talk about panic?
yeah,
I don't think there will be a panic.
There's
As soon as the
gonna
sun
be.
go out, it's over.
It's gonna be mighty cold. Better get used to them sweaters and shit.
Fucking the like the planet will freeze over instantly type shit.
I don't know
I don't know
about
about
instantly,
instantly,
but
but
Like what in like 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
it
no,
doesn't. It's
it's
not.
gonna
It's
be like
no,
I'll
not
say
like
like a
that.
day, a day.
I was gonna say like a
Completely
week.
freeze over?
I was gonna say like a week.
Yeah, you know how long it takes for the sun to actually reach us?
Apparently, no. I'm talking about the sun went out.
Yeah, but
That
you know how
heat
long
is
it
still
takes for the
traveling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, nah, because I saw a video on it. If the sun goes out, this is so off topic.
Yeah,
But
let's not spend too
Yes.
much time on this.
Um. So next topic. I don't know. Chef is excited to hear about this. PS4's exclusive. Is making it jump to PC, so it's no longer
It's not
exclusive.
exclusive no more.
Yeah. So, PS4's Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC now.
Yeah.
Um, Chef, actually, yeah, Chef, since you played Horizon Zero, you liked it a lot. Tell us a little bit about the game and how you're excited for it to come to PC.
Oh, I'm not excited for it to come to PC. I'm happy for it. But the game is what should I call it?
trash. No.
Because it's not the typical PS4 exclusive type game. It has actual story, albeit not a good story that you really follow, but not one of
Story's
those.
kind of meh.
Well, you said that it's not like a PS4 exclusive because it has story.
Yeah, because you know how these PS4 exclusives like Heavy Rain and not Heavy Rain, or PlayStation exclusives in general, how they so story driven
Yeah.
and
You
limited
talking
in
about like Uncharted, God of War, Last of Us, where it's hella
yeah,
cinematic?
them trash ass games. Yeah,
What? God of War trash?
not God of War, not God of War.
Okay, thank you, boy.
But the games
Uncharted,
that-
Last
that
of Us,
kinda-
they're hella scripted, hella cinematic.
Yeah,
Wait,
linear.
but okay, hold on. Well, Last of Us or not Last of Us, Uncharted 4's gameplay in particular, like I remember people said that was like really good, and that's why like people enjoyed the multiplayer a lot. Cause like the dynamic with like the jumping and shit, like how aerial the combat
I mean,
was.
Uncharted's gameplay to me is okay, but it's been done before. Hashtag Tomb Raider. So, like, it might be good, but it's not nothing. It's not mind. I never found it mind blowing.
I remember the game like, and then the Last of Us gameplay was, it was
Well,
that
Last
game's
of Us
definitely
game-
known for its story majority of the time.
Yeah, Last of Us is more narrative driven than gameplay
Yeah.
driven.
Like I'm trying to think of all. Okay, so Spider-Man is solid on both fronts, gameplay and
Anyway,
story.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, yeah, you were making a point. My bad.
Horizon Zero Dawn actually forces you to like focus on the combat. Like you can't just use the same loadout for everything. You got to keep switching everything up. You got to stay on your toes, and you can't like camp out and all that type of shit. But you know, it has mechanics in there that forces you to think.
Yeah, there's no OP loadout, so you can just take into any other mission that will carry you throughout the game. Like you have to switch it up.
Yeah, but it coming to PC is actually pretty good because if it's like true PC shit, then you can add mods to it that enhances the gameplay. So
I already know this is about to be a sharp looking game on PC because it looked pretty good on PS4.
oh yeah, it was looking real nice on PS4, and that was just a regular PS4 I got it for the first time.
Right.
What are some mods that you think that will be coming?
Outfits, because the outfits in this game were just very underwhelming. It was
What
only one good
platform is it
outfit
coming out on?
unlocked, towards the end of the game, but hopefully it's outfits and stuff. Because
It's the complete edition too, so like all the DLC is gonna be included with it too.
Nice.
How much though? I'm probably what, 30, 40 bucks? Probably 30.
It's been 30 or 40 for like ever.
Yeah, I would say 30.
but yeah,
But yeah, even though this is coming from PS4 and it is an exclusive, excuse me. This does not mean that PS4 exclusives, any other ones, are coming to PC. It just means this one,
It says
Horizon
no
Zero Dawn,
promises, pretty much.
has no promises. So don't get your hypes up too much. Now, if you hype for Zero Dawn, hey, it's coming to PC. So there's that, and it's also the complete edition, like Blitz said. So
Yo,
the DLCs and whatnot.
One thing I thought was funny. Did y'all see the all the Sony ponies that were crying about this game coming to PC because it's not on just on their platform anymore? Like they were legit upset that it was coming to PC.
It's
It
like
was
they buy the
ridiculous, yo.
game, and it's like, yo, all right, this game
It's
is
like
mine.
how do you want to spread the word about a game but then get mad when it's more available, accessible to more people? Like, huh? Cause you know how Sony was just like, yo, more people need to play Last of Us, more people need to play Horizon, more people need to play Uncharted because these games are so great. Oh, okay, let's put these games on another platform so more people can access them. Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute now.
whoa, what you doing?
You gotta buy that piece of plastic. You don't buy it on PC. It's like, nah.
Buy the piece of plastic.
I see. All right, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, if that's there was a couple examples I saw about it on Twitter. Uh, People were legit mad that a Sony exclusive was coming to a platform that's not by Sony. So
I'd be
Yeah,
the
that's
last
funny.
nigga to get mad if a fucking. I'd be
I,
damned if
I
I got
prefer if stuff
angry.
comes to PC. That's what I play on. So.
I'd be damned if I got mad if like God of War came out on PC, so more
If
niggas
God
would
of War
play it.
came to PC again, I would buy it again.
Oh God, like, this shit. I don't get it. It's
What's
more
the name? But
accessible.
even though they said don't get excited about other PlayStation games coming to PC. Like, it'd be nice to have a couple other ones. Like, not everything in their catalog has to come over, but like a Bloodborne
Yeah, it'd be
or
nice if
like a God
Bloodborne
of
came
War.
over.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Bloodborne would be really nice if it came over. Cause I've been wanting to play it, but I didn't feel like getting it on PS4.
Niggas
Hell,
ain't
Neo
ready
2
for
comes out on Friday. I'm waiting for that to hit PC. Hopefully that does at some point because the first one did. So
Man,
then again, that's not a Sony exclusive, but
yeah.
still.
I need to play the first one to be honest.
Don't buy the second one without playing the first one. That's-
Does it matter? Because I played the demo
Yeah.
for the second one and I thought it was cool. I played the demo for the first one and it wasn't catching my attention, but the second one, I liked better. Probably because you can customize your own you can customize your character instead of having just the standard white dude. So
I'd say the main reason I'm not doing is because I bought the first one and I like didn't beat it. I got pretty far in and I didn't beat it, and it just like wouldn't feel right to like play the second one, especially like, since I didn't beat the first one. Like I feel like cuz the same character and shit, and I'm pretty sure he's still in Japan or whatever, and he's still in that lore. So I'm guessing like the stories intertwine. Maybe they'll give a recap. That's pretty common in games now. They give
maybe.
recaps of previous stories.
But like I said, I don't think it's just the same guy from the first game because like I said, you can create your own character in this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I was playing a female samurai in the demo.
Oh, okay. So I guess you're not. What's that nigga's name? Like
I don't remember. I don't even know if he had a name.
he had a. Let me check.
But yeah. So moving on to the next topic though. It's pretty much the same thing as I said earlier. Don't expect anything. Well, I don't want to say don't expect anything, but don't expect too much coming from PlayStation exclusives transferring over to PC. So, just Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding also is making a jump. Yeah, I already really talked about this to be honest, but yeah. So the next topic, and which is driving a lot of attention on Twitch. Warzone, the new battle royale mode in Call of Duty, is getting a lot of hype. Um, Not from Blitz apparently, but from Twitch streamers and also some niggas in the Discord as well. Uh, they said that's alright. It's not as optimized at as it could be, but they said they're liking it. Have any of you played or seen any gameplay from the battle royale?
I am not
Not
putting my hands on
No,
another Call of Duty
sir.
title.
not a one. I mean,
Not a
I
one.
play Call of Duty, but I only play multiplayer. I couldn't care nothing else about any other mode in that game.
I'll give it a shot sometime. It's
I
hogging
mean,
up hard drive space anyways. I gotta.
I mean that's
Can't
true. I
really
mean
use space.
that's the thing I was most upset about. I had no intention of playing it, but it still made me download a 25 gig patch update for it. The fuck?
How big is this game now? Let's
I
check.
last I looked, it's like 160 some gigs, at least on my hard drive. Um, I mean, I don't know what else another BR could do. I mean, it's just isn't it just another battle royale game? It just has a Call of Duty coat of paint on it.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much. So I mean,
It's nothing special. It's just Call of Duty. I mean, what is so different about this BR that was different from like Blackout?
Um.
I don't think there
Apparently,
was
when you
much
die,
anything
okay,
different.
this is actually kind of innovative. When you die, you get sent to a prison. There's like a whole cutscene for it, like live as the game still goes on. and you go in, and then you have to kill somebody. You have to like duel somebody to get revived. After that, if you die again, you have to get bought back in by your team.
What if you're solo? Is that it? If you
I
can't get
don't
out of
know.
the prison?
I don't think so.
Because I
I
know
don't
they have
know.
solos, they have duos, and they have teams of 3.
Yeah, all I've seen is that you get sent to the gulag and you gotta run the fade. Yeah.
um,
It
don't they
literally
have?
looks like a gulag too.
Isn't it the isn't this like the biggest amount of players in one match to date? Like isn't it like 150 players in a
It's
match?
pretty fucking huge, not gonna lie. Uh I wouldn't say that's like a good thing really, considering how big I don't know how big the map is, but like it having that much players just really depends on the map, and like it basically the map would determine if that's a good thing or not. Because if you have a shit ton of people on like a big ass map, and it's kind of just like stupid, because at that point it's gonna be like Apex, where like as like you look over after you get done looting and it's like 10 squads left or something like that. Like, because like niggas get clapped like in these shits. So yeah, I don't know. Like 150, I guess that's cool. I don't know. The standard 100 has always been cool. I don't know why they're doing all that.
This is Call of Duty being extra, it seems.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no intention of playing in BR. Like even the BDO version of Battle Royale, that Shadow Arena shit that came out. Like I was having fun with it for like a couple hours, and then I haven't played it since that one day when you, me, and Effie played. So
I'm gonna give it a shot though, like I
I
said.
mean, like if it's like $20, then maybe I'll get it because I do like the character design. Like it's something I'm familiar with. But overall, I'm not really a battle royale fan. So no skin off my
Yeah, I
nose.
would have to. Yeah, I have to try it to like
You
give a
gotta
good input
download the
on it.
patches first. You're like 3 patches
Yeah,
behind
I am
first.
definitely 3 patches behind because that 60 gig one, I was like, you know what? I think this is a wrap for
Because how
me.
long did it take you to install that rainbow patch yesterday?
Yo, it took me like
That shit's 100 gigs, bro. What's going on over there?
took me like 2 or 3 hours, bro.
Oh my god.
2 or 3 hours to get fucking washed in Rainbow, but we're not gonna
Did
talk
they
about
like
that.
remake the whole game for
No,
100 gigs?
no,
It's still the same game, just with new
yes,
operators.
yes. And then map
Oh,
rework.
with one thick operator. That's
Oh
probably where
yeah,
all the gigs coming from.
she got ass. I ain't gonna lie.
She got cake. She got cake.
But we're not going to spend too much time on that because
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
it.
Rule 34 moves in absolutes, people.
Yeah, doing it.
Um.
Ubisoft did it on purpose. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Ain't no way she that thick and niggas not gonna notice it. Like, come on, bro. What you doing? You doing that shit on purpose. But yeah. So it's already out now. PS4, Xbox One, PC, the whole gig. So now, do I think this is gonna compete with Apex Legends? Hell no.
Fuck no.
Hell to the
At least
no.
not right away,
I'm
unless
gonna,
they do
Not
something
yeah. Not
innovative.
not
I'm
right
gonna
now.
need
Um.
I'm gonna need Apex to stay at the top, because these other BRs don't really
That's hard to
deserve that
do,
shit.
though.
Because
With the top BRs, they get complacent and they just stop doing things. Because Pub was the same way.
Pub. Yeah.
Then Fortnite team
wait,
took their
Pub
crown.
wasn't complacent though. It just didn't work that well
They
on
didn't update the
Xbox.
game. They never updated
Oh,
the
I
game.
mean,
Isn't
it took them
Texas
what,
still
a
in beta?
year? It took No, it came out. Like the
Oh,
game, when did the beta come out? Like early 2017, and the
I
actual game came out like mid 2018.
2017. I think it was like. I
wasn't it
think it was
earlier
like
than that?
2016. I think it was 2016.
No, because when did
Well, actually, yeah, it might have been 2017.
yeah, the beta started in like early 2017. The game came out like a year after that. So like the main problem people have with PUBG is because one, they were
Unoptimized.
focused. Yeah, that. But also they were really focused on pushing it to Xbox, and it ran like shit on there, even though, you know what I'm saying, that's where a lot of their resources were going to. But that game was not that bad. I just kind of
It's not
I
about
thought it
it
was
being bad. That's what I'm saying. Like it was on top for a
yeah,
while. I feel like they got complacent because, like you said, they dumped a lot of their resources and
to
maybe
shit
not
nobody wanted.
to stuff that no one was really looking for. Well, they were looking for it, but people wanted to optimize the game first and add critical features to it first before you
Yeah,
put it over to Xbox. So when Pub wasn't doing that, then Fortnite came out and did what they did, and you see how
yeah.
that's doing now. And then Apex
For
came out because people are getting tired of Fortnite. They're getting fatigued from Fortnite, and then Apex came out, and
Apex has
that's on
been
top
really
right now.
solid though.
Yeah,
thank
Apex
God.
is
You
Yeah,
know?
it has. I'm just
Apex has
saying,
been
but what's to
going
stop Apex from
consistent.
going through the same cycle?
I mean,
I
because
don't think they are
the
though.
company behind them, what's them boys' name that made Titanfall? Respawn.
You don't think?
I feel like
I don't think
Respawn
they
has
are.
worked. Respawn has worked so hard to like have something successful, and now that they finally got it, I don't think they'll fuck it up.
No, I don't know. I don't doubt Respawn at all. I'm thinking you don't think people will get fatigued from Apex eventually? You don't think it's already setting in?
Oh, it's
No,
not
no,
setting in
no,
now,
no,
but I
no.
do think it's
Yeah.
gonna happen later on down the line.
Towards like maybe like we're in like season 4 now. I'd say like maybe season 8, if literally nothing changes. Because right now some people don't like the game because this new map, like, they don't let you go back to the original Kings Canyon map, and that pisses some people off. And there's something with like skill based matchmaking that people are mad about. I don't know.
Oh, that's what Ninja said. What he said, right?
Yeah, like people are mad about skill-based matchmaking or whatever. But I think the game has another like 4 seasons if they like give us another map, let us swap maps, give us like fun operators. Not operators. This ain't Rainbow.
Characters.
K- uh Legends, yeah. Legend. If they give us like enjoyable legends, you know what I mean? Then the game definitely has a couple seasons. But after that, I guess we just wait to see the next BR. I don't know. Fortnite stagnant really. Like, it's still huge. It's just
It's
not
huge
really
for its
getting much.
market
Yeah. It's
because they push that shit for kids, yeah.
Fortnite's pretty big. Pub is doing fine. And Apex is doing fine. I guess either Apex and Fort go at it for a little more while or a little while, or some new BR comes out and it just like blows everything out the water.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
I
Cause
don't. You don't
cause when
think what's the name? You don't. I don't think it'll even be a new BR. You think when Valorant comes out, that won't take over?
Nah, because Black Desert
Uh,
was huge, like really huge back in like what when it because when people found out about the customization and stuff, people were like, "Yo, this game is sick or whatever. I can create this character and then this MMO and this gameplay is really fire." And then after that, like the game still like has a really good fan base, but I don't think its fan base is like big enough to like push it to like the forefront of the genre. But it's still a really good BR from what I played.
Well, since you brought up Black Desert, I don't know where it stands in terms compared to MMOs like WoW or
And
what's
it's
another one?
pretty minuscule compared to
It's no, I don't. I wouldn't say it's minuscule, but like it's
compared to
solid.
WoW.
Well, compare. No, I think it's solid because
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
definitely.
I don't
Solid.
know how. I mean, obviously, WoW's been around for so long, so people just play it off the strength of it being around for so long. But BDO is doing all right for its audience and things like that. Like for the as far as the MMO genre goes, it's probably like it's usually one of the first few MMOs that people think of when you say MMO. So
Usually, well, I'm saying compared to WoW, it's minuscule because WoW has a brand new expansion coming out in a little bit, and that game is gonna like have a lot of clout on it, right?
yeah, as I
Like
said,
whenever it comes
they
out.
have legacy strength. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'd say in like BDO's definitely in like one of the main like MMOs. It's bigger than like Terra and them. Um, so yeah, it's definitely up there. But
I don't
yeah,
know how
this
we got there. We were talking about. I brought
yeah.
up Valorant. I don't know what where BDO came in, but all right.
Yeah, I mean it's
Um,
it's a BDO, BR. But the last thing I wanted to say was cause y'all remember when Blackout came out and people were like, this is like easily the best battle royale, but it's just not gonna carry over.
I don't remember that. Maybe because I didn't pay a lot of attention to it.
Basically, when Black Ops 3 and Blackout came out, people were like, okay, this is a really good BR, arguably the best one out because um I don't think Apex was out yet.
No.
So, so people were like, "Yo, this shit is straight heat." You know what I mean? The gameplay, it's COD gameplay, which is already like really good, but in a BR format. So people were just eating that up, and it was really good, but it just didn't stick the same way like Fortnite did because, like, I don't want to assume the reason Fortnite has stayed big is because of like the constant skin updates and stuff, but I'm pretty sure
It's
that's
the
why.
market.
Yeah, and it also has a huge market of children, which is the biggest children or which is the biggest market like period. Just appealing to children will probably keep that game alive for years on end. Plus with the
Yeah, well,
content creators and stuff.
they tapped in the mainstream market with all the content creators and the marketing for it.
Yeah.
So once you go mainstream, like yeah, you'll make a shit ton of money and you'll stick around for a lot longer. It doesn't mean you're the best though.
Basically, I just hope for the BR genre we get something that sticks, that is just as good as Apex, but like I don't know, like is able to set itself up to have a lot longer of a um of a life cycle. There you go.
Is
Like
Riot
like a
making a
couple
BR
years.
game?
Um no, they're making a hero shooter, and they're making the fighting game, and they're making a dungeon crawler.
What are all these niggas spawning, yo? I can't fight these people.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice little segment. But to the other topics at hand. Um, Last of Us TV series. It's heading to HBO. I guess they're trying to compete with The Witcher from the Netflix series.
It could
So,
work.
honestly, because they
Really
do
could, bro.
have Chernobyl creator. Now, I did watch Chernobyl. It was a pretty good show, I must say. Um, just from the direction, the videography just from the show was amazing. The acting was amazing. Everything was amazing.
HBO's always solid on their videography.
Yeah, the production was amazing.
Oh
So
god.
now I'm honestly excited. Just and it's weird because I wasn't really excited for the game like that, but for a show, and I think it's more so because I watched The Witcher and I saw how good The Witcher can be with a good production value and good writing. Um, and HBO, I feel like they have a pretty good track record of their own shows and whatnot.
Euphoria.
Yeah, yo,
Euphoria, Westworld,
Euphoria,
Game of Thrones,
exactly,
Watchmen.
Watchmen was good when it
Yeah,
was still up. So
exactly.
really
So
good.
The Last of Us, I feel like it's going to be pretty good, and I'm really excited for it. Uh, so are any of you guys excited for?
Oh yeah, I'll give it a watch. I
No.
already know
I'm sure it'll
the
work out.
but
I'm
my
not.
thing is like, are they gonna have Joel in there, or
I
have they
assume
just done the
so.
same thing?
Well, last thing I read was I think they're trying to stay pretty loyal to the games. So like everything
Oh,
from the characters in there to everything about they're trying to stay true to the characters from the games. So you know
okay.
everything that you know about Joel and Ellie from the games is probably just going to be translated over to the show. So I'm sure it'll work out because, like y'all said, HBO's production value is usually pretty good. I'm just not a Last of Us fan, so I'm not looking for it.
Mm.
I feel that.
I one thing though, my only like negative about this is I don't want a lot of these games to think that, oh, I'm just gonna get a huge streaming company to make a show for me or for my game, and it'll hit the same as The Witcher. Because if that happens, I mean, it's not gonna hit as good as The Witcher
I
did,
mean,
and
how would
then
you
we're gonna
feel?
get an oversaturated
How would you
market.
feel if we got a show about Metro?
Um,
I would watch that actually
I
because
I
would
would
definitely
like
watch
them
that
I would
shit.
view it as The Witcher because like I don't know shit about The Witcher, but I'd really enjoyed the Netflix show, and I feel like I'd
Yeah.
feel the same about Metro.
What is Metro?
'Cause
The Russian game and like the post-apocalyptic thing or
Night Shade always talks
post-apocalyptic
about
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Metro.
Oh,
Okay.
and RL, yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah,
Nightshade
Metro
and
Exodus and all
RL.
them shit. Yeah, I'd
Metro's
watch a Metro show.
I would definitely watch
Yeah.
that shit. Just from
It's
Nah, I wouldn't
just
even watch that either.
I just don't
Too many
want.
post-apocalyptic shits.
I mean, how
That
many are
too.
there?
I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that
That
aesthetic too.
is
Oh yeah,
saturated.
Last of Us is literally post-apocalyptic. I forgot.
It's saturated out here.
fuck
We
it.
just need more, I guess.
Let's get a Brawlhalla show. Now,
All right,
honestly,
bro.
if they did
I
a
think
Rainbow Six Siege, I would watch that. I would watch
Rainbow
that.
weren't they
Rainbow
making like
got a
animated
show.
shorts for
They have
Rainbow?
really good animated shorts, so and they have like a universe as well. So if they go a
Isn't
little bit
there
more depth in there, I would watch that.
the seeds had kind of already been planted because there was still I know when Overwatch was still hot, there were rumors about a TV show or a movie or something. I
Yeah,
think that popped up again earlier this year about a Netflix show for Overwatch. So
Huh,
I mean,
fitting.
that's kind of still out there. So
yeah. So definitely,
I've
people
been
making
begging
Rainbow, yo. I need
I've
that.
been begging Capcom to make a fucking Mega Man anime, yo, because there's so much untapped potential there. It'll probably never happen because for
Astro Boy forehead.
a multitude of reasons, but
No, it's
there's
not the
so much.
same, bro.
I'd buy that.
I know.
I would subscribe to. I would buy the shit out of it, whether it's on Blu-ray or on Netflix or whatever. But that's just me.
Yeah. So, um,
Going to your Witcher.
let's see. Does it say any dates or anything? I don't think it does.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing any dates for
Yeah. I think it's
the
just.
show.
I think it's just
It's
news.
coming, but
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
coming.
seen any dates for
Yeah.
it.
Skip's coming. I'm coming. um,
Nah, I'm not.
but yeah. So look out for that news coming to HBO. So, shit. If you don't like, if you never heard of Last of Us, or if you don't like it, I mean, hey,
Do
just
better.
watch the first episode. Just watch the
Like,
first
nah.
episode, honestly.
Nah, I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, I
Well,
don't think. I
The more
definitely
people
think.
that are more, I
You gotta,
guess.
you gotta pay for that mug though. You feel me?
I
Oh
don't
well,
think
yeah. Don't.
it'll flop though.
If you have to pay for it, I mean,
There's other
you
ways
know what I'm
around
about to
that,
say.
boy.
So
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Arr!
You
Damn.
feel me?
Hey,
Yeah.
Blitz gets it. Um. Yeah. So next topic, and we have Black Widow. Now, have you guys seen the trailer?
I actually haven't.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Well, it's on
Yes.
screen now.
Yes.
Chef, first thoughts?
I was gonna see the movie regardless, but it makes me want to see it more now that they've showed a lot more than what they've been previously showing because they
Oh,
wasn't
word.
showing shit when they were showing it before. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Taskmaster looks like a motherfucking boss. Even though
Oh, word?
he out here ripping off people's salutes and everything, he's still
Fucking.
looking kind of.
I mean, that's his thing though.
Doesn't he have the claws too?
Well,
Yeah.
he mimics other people's moves and stuff. Like, what is it? Doesn't he have like photographic memory or some shit? So he can mimic a lot of
Yeah.
people's
That shit
fight
is
styles.
turned up
Wait,
to
that's
like
Taskmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50th degree.
Boy, let's go.
Now, did they?
Nice.
Now, is it now? I think the last thing I saw about Taskmaster, there were conflicting reports whether it was a man or a woman. Is it more clear in this trailer?
Oh, it's a man. The guy who
Definitely a
plays
man.
or supposedly plays Taskmaster kind of put it in
Okay.
his Instagram.
Because
Taskmaster,
people were
yes.
talking about it's going to be Rachel Weisz. That was going to be Taskmaster. It would be like a plot twist or some shit like that.
They may have a. Oh, you know what? Shit, if it's going.
Oh, right here, her right there. They thought she was Taskmaster.
If it's going that route, they could possibly put it off.
Bro, Taskmaster.
I
in the
honestly wouldn't care if
MCU
it
though.
was a man or a
I
woman.
mean,
Crazy.
I wouldn't necessarily care either, but again, like you know me, I hate when they just be
Yeah,
fucking
just
around with
stick
source
to the
material.
story. Yeah.
Just don't fuck with the source material so much. But I wouldn't be crying to high heaven about it. But
Yeah. But stick to the material, and there won't be a problem. I like the trailer a lot.
it looks cool.
I didn't like it before, but now I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see this.
Now, is it
Taskmaster.
established when exactly this takes place?
No, and we'll probably only figure out once we watch the movie
Okay.
if they tell us that.
Because I was thinking, because depending on what time it takes place, you think Iron Man makes an appearance or something like
Nah,
that?
nah.
I don't think Avengers like besides the Captain
Robert Downey
Americas,
Jr. did say he was open to making a comeback. He had
Oh
some
no,
caveats.
it was
but-
rumors and only rumors, speculations that he may make an appearance in this movie.
a cameo at least.
Yeah, but because in the trailer, Taskmaster is looking at Natasha's fighting scene from Iron Man 2.
Uh-huh.
So that may be the cameo that people are talking about, but I don't know if he's going to actually show up and do anything else. Because if he does, it'll probably ruin the movie. Because this is her movie.
Yeah.
And if he pulls up, he's going to have to do a lot more than just showing up and saying, "Hey, this guy is going around town mimicking people. Why don't you go fight him?" Like, no, why don't you come help me, fam?
Nah,
I don't know.
But it all depends on when it takes place, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's after Iron Man 2, but
When
Yeah.
does this come out?
May.
May,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, I was gonna
Turns
see it regardless, but it
a few
looks
months after that.
It looks like it'd be all right. Good action movie.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I just
Yeah,
thought
what if
about
it's
something.
a plot twist that this is all like taking place inside the Soul Stone and this movie is all fake?
I don't think it's that deep, yeah. I seriously doubt it's that deep.
Yeah, I don't think so. But hey,
Look at that.
Taskmasters in the MCU, boys. We dubbing.
He got Captain America skills, Clint Barton skills, Wakandan skills, Natasha Romanoff skills.
All of that to get
He
your
don't got
ass
Hulk
beat
skills,
still.
though, because
Yeah, you
he
can't.
might be broken if he's got Hulk stuff.
Nah, he can't.
He had
can't
Hulk
match-
techniques. What the fuck?
He can't match strength. He can only match moves himself.
Now, if he can match strength, that would be kind of broke.
That's why when that nigga be fighting Spider-Man, that shit top tier because it's like he's mocking the entire like way of the Spidey fight style, and it's just a fight to behold.
Yeah. So this shit
Yeah,
looks
Yeah,
dope
I'll
as fuck.
probably go
I'll
see it.
definitely pull up for
yeah,
that.
I'm
It looks
definitely gonna go
fire,
see
bro.
it.
Big up Taskmaster. My goat.
It's not the midnight release type shit that I usually do. Like I might do
I,
for Eternals, but
I've only done that once. And that was for Black Panther. Actually, no, that was like a Thursday release. I did that for Black Panther. That's it.
yeah.
Did that for Endgame, Infinity War, and Black Panther.
But yeah. So it's coming out May 1st. So people, set your money aside. Bring some Clorox wipes to the theater with you. Wipe down the seats. You know, wipe down the cup holders, wipe down the armrests, all that,
Yeah,
and
like
enjoy
you
the
said.
movie.
Yeah, hopefully, Corona won't be killing everybody by May.
Yeah,
So
hopefully shutting down theaters and shit. Um, that would be crazy if that shit happened.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, that's why we're shutting shit down now, so we don't have to get to that point.
yeah. So if you like it, I definitely like it. Go see it May 1st. And on to the final gaming topic. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. All right. On to the final gaming topic. 2K. Now, it's been a minute since I played a Madden. So I'm gonna relay this information over to my Madden expert, uh, Chef.
There's two of them in here.
Nah, there's three, bro. I'll be playing Madden like
No,
hell.
yo,
On
That's
God.
a bold faced lie.
It
don't cap.
is. Yeah,
Don't
it's
cap.
capping, bro. I'm capping. Go ahead.
Type
Fucking
shit.
liar.
Nah,
Really? But yeah, go ahead, Chef. Go ahead.
okay. EA, not EA. I'm tripping. The NFL and 2K struck a deal so they can
Mm.
start making games again, non-simulation at that. So more
Hmm.
arcade style. Think of
That's the key.
NBA's
playgrounds,
fucking
NBA
yeah,
playgrounds, but
yeah.
NFL type shit.
Yeah, like
I'm
think
not gonna say
NFL Blitz or
UFC.
NFL Street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
NFL shoe is fire, bro.
they're not gonna make that though.
No,
It's gonna be
that's
more
EA.
annoying like NBA Playgrounds is because NBA Playgrounds is a garbage game from 2K, and 2K is a garbage studio. So
Remember when it was just it was before it was NBA 2K Playgrounds. It was just NBA Playgrounds in the first one,
yeah,
and then them they fucking bought it and ruined that shit. I'm
But
so
yeah,
disappointed.
yeah. So yeah, they're doing the partnership and they're gonna start making games again in 2021. It probably coincides with the fact that EA's license on Madden runs out in 2021. They probably are going to re-up that. Either they're going to re-up it, or 2K is taking the opportunity for that license running out to go after making a simulation game. Because they used to make simulation games, but that was way back in like the early 2000s. So that's what got people excited. Because
oh,
maybe it means Madden would finally have some competition again.
I don't know. EA been making a lot of money for the NFL with these with
Yeah,
the
they
Ultimate.
have been. Yeah,
So I don't know how
for
that's gonna
sure.
go for what's it called shit 2K.
That's the other thing I was thinking too. Like, do we really want 2K to make a simulation football game? Because we see the fuck shit they be doing with basketball.
Yeah, I don't want to be clipping through a tackle.
Imagine, either clipping through tackles, and then imagine paying 5,000 VC to move your wide receiver speed stat from 79 to 80.
That's
I mean,
tough.
I'll say one thing though. Like microtransactions aside, my career in 2K is really good. So if we can get something like that, but for the NFL or for like an NFL type game, that'd be pretty gas, wouldn't y'all think?
I mean, Madden already had a kind of like a my career mode. I don't know, Chef, you played it, right? I didn't really play it because
That's
I
more of a
I only I
it's not
only
even
care about yeah that where you could be the QB or be the star or whatever that garbage mode that was. I
Mhm.
mean, when I play Madden, I only care about franchise mode. That's what I do for most of for any sports game. I don't care about my career. I don't care about my part. I don't care about my league. Well, actually, no, I actually do. That's the only thing I do, Luke. I even care about my league and franchise mode.
Imagine
So
imagine for like if, okay, let's say 2K gets it back, they get the NFL going. Let's say they make a my career mode, just like 2K mode. I don't know how they'll like
nope,
administer
lost me.
attributes. You create your position, QB, wide receiver, running back, and then you play in the NFL. You get on a team, you do all the upgrade attributes, and then you can go online and like play like 5v5 NFL Street type game modes with your friends, and you can go to like, if you can somehow get, how many niggas can be on a football field at once, like per team?
11.
11. So imagine if you can do 11v11 game modes,
That's
like
so
a
football.
full-fledged game mode just with created
football
characters.
football is a lot more real football is a lot more organized than that. So like trying to coordinate 11 niggas on one field,
And
that's
plus,
not gonna work.
four,
That's not-
four,
I mean,
3 to 4
niggas
people
niggas
gonna
do
be
it in
locked to
rec.
a defensive position, and by defensive I mean not defensive, the line. And you know people don't want to get locked to the line.
right.
Wait,
It's
what?
you're not doing
Because
nothing.
because 11 includes that includes the lineman, that includes the people in
Yeah.
the secondary. People don't want to play offensive line. They want to play the wide receiver or the running back or the QB.
I mean, like originally nobody wanted to play center in 2K because they were trash. Like,
That's-
imagine if they make every role like,
But
I
basketball
don't
and
imagine.
football are vastly different sports.
I don't
though.
imagine you making the line like.
Because in basketball, every
enjoyable?
position.
Yeah.
Well, because you got to keep in mind, Mitch, in basketball, every position is viable to score. Like when you play football and you're an offensive
You're
lineman,
not scoring at the line.
you're not scoring points. All you're doing is
Mm.
just putting your hand in the dirt
Blocking.
and hitting people. And
so
you're
I would
hitting
say
people.
like
That's it.
And let me put it
So
to
I'd
you like this,
say-
Mitch, because in Ultimate Team, when you play online, you're only locked to QB, RB, and wide receiver.
All the
Oh,
positions.
so they
all
really
all
don't
the,
want
the
you to
premier
play.
positions. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's only
really
three.
don't want you to play defensive niggas because that's boring, I guess.
No, well, playing defense can be fun, but it's very repetitive because, like I said, all you do is you're putting your hand in the dirt and you're rushing the passer, or you just dropping back into coverage.
It's like literally everything else besides like D line.
So like I said, like a 5v5, maybe 6v6 game mode, on like a little NFL Street type field. You know what I'm saying? Just like a straight, like a playground field, basically.
Y'all can
got
play
every-
that. I'm not gonna do it.
I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
wanna
I'm just
play
saying like that could be a thing implemented, and like I just say, my only word would be like, if they made a career mode, how would they? Are they gonna pull like VC again type bullshit? Or are
Yeah,
they
because
gonna
it's 2K. I don't trust them because they know they have that. That's a tried and true business practice for them now. NBA 2K has proved that. So I bet you best believe if they make a football simulation game, that you best believe VC's gonna be in NFL 2K.
Hey, bro. It's just my theory for if whenever they make that, if they make it.
Yeah, if they do make an NFL simulation game, I'll play it, but only franchise mode. I don't care about anything else.
Okay.
So, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. I don't.
But outside of that, I mean,
Yeah, there's not much.
whatever game they're making in 2021, like you said, there's not really much to go off of. It's still early, but whatever game they're making in 2021, I probably won't get right away if I ever do. So
Yeah. So I mean, I guess
I
to
haven't
us,
played Madden myself in months.
to us is not that big of news, but
To Coons, it is.
I wasn't gonna say all that, but
Well, maybe not so much for Coons, but like maybe for like.
hey, people that actually
Other
just
people.
likes playing sport games.
Because there's a lot, because like football is probably the biggest sport in this country, so and there's plenty of people that want a good football game. So
Yeah.
whether they're black, white, or otherwise, but
Yeah. So
we'll see. It's still at least a few years away.
that being said, I think that's it for the game. Yeah, that's definitely it for gaming.
No rapid fire this week.
Nope.
Nah, because it slowed down again. They might be scared to release news because of the coronavirus. They ain't said shit. Nobody. I mean, I can bring up somebody if you really want me to.
I think
What?
you're good. I think you're good.
You
Chef.
sure? I can bring them up right now.
Chef.
They got some
you're-
news.
Chef, you're
What
good.
did you have
bro.
in mind?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
What are you
Is this
talking about?
Stadia again?
Chef,
Oh my
you're
God.
good, bruh.
What does Stadia
Um,
do this time?
Yo,
it's
no,
nothing- it's nothing
no.
serious at all. Trust me, it's nothing
Blitz.
serious.
Oh, actually, no, this is a question for Chef. Chef.
Yes, it is.
So,
Welcome
watching.
to the anime portion.
Yes, welcome to the. Officially, not just some BS question that I would just ask you. Officially, to the anime portion of the podcast. Now, watching, Higurashi for, a couple times, what are your thoughts on Higurashi? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Tell me about it. Hello.
It's cool.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta finish. I gotta finish the rest of the show.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because I'm still kind of confused on what the hell is happening. I know shit is gonna tie in towards the end, but the shit is kind of confusing now. What's the main character's name again?
Keiichi.
Keiichi. Yeah, he's starting to go crazy now.
Where did we leave off last time? Did we finish
It was when he.
the uncle killing arc?
Yeah, that's when he thought he murdered old boy, but he starting to figure out that he probably didn't even have his hand in it, or he didn't do what he thought he did.
You know, I've watched this show probably like a good 5-6 times, and it's still not exactly clear what's going on with that. Like, did he actually kill the nigga, and then like
Who you
something
talking
happened
about?
to where remember when he killed Satoko's uncle because she was getting abused and shit.
Yeah, didn't you put that? Oh, I don't want to spoil
Well,
it.
well, I won't. Well, we watched the entirety of that arc. I don't think you were here, but we watched the majority of that uncle killing
Who
arc.
you and Chef?
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
oh, fuck
yeah.
it.
I think you were at work or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But from what I remember, he killed him. He was plotting to first he was plotting like in the road and shit. Like, all right, I'm gonna
yeah,
pull up on him. I'm gonna hit him with the bat in the face. Um,
and then bury him.
and yeah, then either
No,
bury
yeah,
him.
because
Yeah, bury him, and then put the I guess scooter on the in the swamp.
right.
So he did that. He fought back a little bit, and then he ran. Then he caught him, killed him, and I think he actually like put him in the
Yeah,
shit.
so he actually does. So he did the deed. He killed him, right?
Yeah, he's
And
dead.
then the next. No, but here's the thing, like, but everyone was still acting like he was around. Like he was
Hmm.
still alive because Satoko was still getting like abused and stuff. And Keiichi ended up going crazy. He was like, I just killed this nigga. How come everyone's acting like he's still around?
Kaiichi was like, nigga.
Nigga. Yeah, even went to the doctor. Was like, yeah, I killed that nigga by myself. Because remember when everyone thought he was at the festival with everybody else?
Yeah,
He was like, no, that was not me, bro. Like because he told the doctor, I dead ass killed
that nigga
Satoko's
is
uncle.
dead.
And then he went back to go where he's buried, and then
Isn't that when
some
the police showed up, or like
yeah,
the
the police showed
feds?
up, and he was treating him like shit, and they were like, someone dug a huge hole and then covered it again without burying anything in it. So I don't know if it was
So
actually clear if he was
I
hallucinating or
don't.
just imagined all
He
of it,
might have
or
been hallucinating. To be honest, he might have been hallucinating.
so that doesn't get explained later.
I mean, it kind of does, but they don't explicitly explain it.
Okay.
Like it takes a while to get to for them to explain how that happened, but I can't really say much more else without spoiling it. So
Yeah,
we gotta continue watching at
but
some point.
there's definitely like other things that you can tie in, like another
Oh,
other.
this next actually no, I think it's not this arc. This next arc we're about to watch, Chef, it's shorter than the others. It's only like 3 episodes, I think. But the arc after that is it's the same one as when they introduce Shion, but it's told from her perspective. So you'll get to see a little bit more backstory as to like what was going on before Keiichi got there and why she ultimately snapped.
And we not okay. So this is actually Shion and not Mion. That
Yes.
arc was crazy as well. Like playing. Was it really two of them, or was it just her
No, it
playing
was
games?
yeah. See,
No,
when
no,
I
no,
first
no. They're
saw it,
twins.
yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it was like, oh, she changed them outfits mad quick. But no, it's actually two of them. She has
Yeah.
the twin. Yeah,
Oh, crazy. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the show actually. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
For my second full anime to watch,
It
it's
is
What
your
was the
Kenpachi,
second
first one
full
you
one.
watched?
Um, Future
the
Diary.
detective,
Oh,
Future Diary.
true.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Oh, true.
Future Diary.
I like that a lot. But this, I like Higurashi a lot as well.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is they have a whole second season that tells me because this. I don't.
Did we
I
ever
probably shouldn't be
finish
saying.
watching that?
We did, but it's only in sub, so I don't know how you feel about subtitles, Chef. But it hasn't been dubbed in English even after all
Uh,
this time. So
I don't mind subtitles, but
Read, nigga.
if I'm watching it for the first time, I would prefer dubbed so I can actually focus on what's happening instead of trying to read something.
yeah, that's the only thing because there's more story to tell after this season ends, but season 2 hasn't been put in English. I don't know if it ever will, to be honest with you, because it's been what almost 10 years since
Yeah,
season 2 came out, if I remember
I
right.
doubt
God
it's
damn.
gonna be. Yeah, but
But
well, shit. I mean,
What's
Definitely, Chef. We gotta put you on to some more anime after you're finishing this one. I really
There's
want to
some
put him
gems
on the
out there.
after. I really want to put him on the Afro Samurai after this.
I don't think. I think it was Will too.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think
Will
they've
didn't
seen
watch it.
full. Yeah, because well, yeah, Chef is ahead of Will, so we might have to do a recap at some point, so he's not confused, so he's not lost when shit starts really popping off.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think he's seen Chef. You haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood either.
Yeah, he's definitely haven't
That
seen
shit,
that.
no?
that shit is damn near flawless. Like Higarashi's probably one of my top three, but like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, that show is almost completely flawless. When you talk about like character development, story, narrative, and drama, like that shit is
And
damn near
world building.
perfect.
Now how
And world
many?
building is damn near perfect.
Now how many episodes and seasons
That
are there?
Like a
that
hundred.
is longer. It's not that long. It's like 60 or 54, 50 or 60
But it
episodes.
won't feel that long because it's really good.
Because every there's always something happening in every episode.
Wait, 50 together?
Let me
Yes.
check. Let me check for you because I
I
have it
think
on.
the original Full Metal Alchemist was 64 episodes. Brotherhood is I think 50 or so.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's all one season, but like I said, there's so much going on in each episode. The time flies.
Wait, I'm about to finish it. I thought it was like 100 episodes. Wait.
Brotherhood? Nah, it's
Yeah,
not that long.
Brotherhood. It's 64 episodes. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, next season. Oh, that's okay.
That shit is fucking damn near full. I honestly can't think of any complaints I have about that show.
Yeah, it's not that bad to be honest. My only complaint isn't even about the show. It's that the fucking fourth opening, or the third. I think it's the fourth or fifth. That shit is trash. But
Oh,
other than that,
I skip intros anyway, so
yeah, nah. But
unless it's Higurashi. Well, even the Higurashi intro skip after I've heard it
Za.
once.
and it's one of the few animes I really, really, really enjoy in dub. It's actually
Oh
really,
yeah, it's one of the best. I think it's one of the best dubs that's ever been done.
yeah, it's a really good
Shout
dub.
out Vic.
Who was he?
He was Ed.
He was Ed.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my boy Vic came a long way. He just keep playing icons. That shit
I mean, he's
crazy.
been an OG for a minute, yo.
Yeah, he been
That's
playing
part of the reason
icons.
why niggas try to get him in trouble.
Niggas a
I'm,
goat.
but you didn't hear that from me.
Niggas a
Mm.
And
voice
then
acting
how many more
goat.
episodes are Higurashi left?
What do we leave off on? Like 14 or 15? There's 26 total.
All right,
In
I think
season one.
I'll watch the full metal next.
Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy that because, like Mitch said, in terms of like world building, storytelling, and drama, that shit, it's
Yes.
almost perfect in my opinion.
It's really good.
But outside of that, I don't think there was. That's pretty much the only thing I had anime wise to bring up. I mean, I know ReZero, the season 2 of ReZero got delayed because of again coronavirus and shit, but I haven't even seen the first season, so I don't really have anything to say about that.
Yeah.
Kenpachi, you were excited to watch Plunderer again?
Please stop with that
I mean, it did.
show, bro.
You can't tell me you didn't. That last episode didn't like
Bro,
intrigue you. What happened in that last one? That last part?
yo, I know, but like,
That's
I'm
what's so
I'm
frustrating
not
about the
I'm
show.
not
Like,
a
it has a good concept, and there's some plot points that are intriguing, but there's just so much bullshit to get through.
after Darling, right?
Mid
It was hard to like pass
trash.
just bullshit.
Fucking hate.
After
Oh my
they did that shit with
Well, did they have
after
the same amount? Does Darling have the same amount of bullshit as Plunderer does?
after episode 18 it did, and
Because Plunderer doesn't have as many episodes, but there was a lot of bullshit in between when we first watched it and where we are now.
that's the thing. It's like I can't just no, just I can't.
Okay, I'm just saying the bitch is crazy.
I mean, nah, okay, she did pique my interest a little bit. Now, if she started like truly wilding, because she was literally like, "Oh yeah, fight me, or I'm gonna kill these people." She blew that. No, she didn't. She didn't actually. But she was about to blow it. How I can't even speak
A kid's
English.
brains out.
Yo, like she's that wild. Like she got me dumbfounded. She was about to blow a kid's brains out. I'm like, yo, caught my attention. Shit.
Well, for shock value, I kind of wish that did happen, as bad as it
Uh,
might sound.
Fuck that kid.
The kid didn't do anything bad. I'm just saying for like to really like, because I've been looking because like I said, that show has such a good concept, and I want it to be good, but it's just like that's why I want something like really shocking or really something to piss me off to make me want to keep watching. But that's why I kind of wish the kid did get shot because it would be like, yo, like it's time for all this play around, pervy, etchy bullshit to cut
Yeah,
that
we're
shit
not
out.
doing this no
It's time
more,
to throw
bro.
hands now.
Just pow. Just.
Because
Oh, you got child brains on your face.
so
Hey yo.
I'll probably keep watching to see how where it ends up. But
Yeah.
it was such a trek from episodes like 3 through 8 or like
Yeah,
three
I
through
can't. I
seven. It was
can't go
just
that
like
long. I can't go that long.
it was rough because it's just like
Hey,
where the
hey,
fuck are
hold
we
on.
going?
You still watching Interspecies?
Uh,
Oh no, bruh. Oh no, bruh.
My bad. I
uh,
was finna continue that like
Blitz.
in a little bit.
you know what
Oh
it is. You know what
no,
interspecies is? It's
bruh.
a train. You know when there's an accident on the highway and
And you
like
And
keep
you
the
just
looking at
gotta
it.
look. You just
and the
gotta
wreckage
look.
is
Yeah.
so bad. Like there's like 4 cars on fire. There's like
Like,
a body
damn.
sprawling on the pavement. It's just like you kind of have to stop looking. It's a Gawker anime. That's literally
Oh
what it is.
no, bruh.
Um,
I didn't think it would. I don't think it would
what
be
happened?
Blitz.
What happened to
Nah, I don't
Zombie?
want to know what happens. But I'm good.
Vampires. That's what happened. And zombies. I'll leave it at that.
Oh fuck no.
The shit stank.
Necrophilia, niggas. Oh,
Yeah, the shit
yo,
said the shit stank.
Excuse me?
yo, you
Yeah,
going too far.
yeah,
Disgusting.
All right,
yeah.
I'm a cut this shit right there. Cause what the fuck?
That's it?
Yeah, that's all we got. Um,
Man.
so if you like the podcast, you've liked, um,
Yeah, what's going on? These shit's getting shorter and shorter.
hey man,
Yeah.
Corona,
No life topics.
It's Corona.
That
Corona.
was the only
It's Corona time.
goddamn that was the only anime topic I seen. Like
I mean, unless you got anything else that you were thinking about anime wise.
well I was gonna kinda ask y'all,
No,
would y'all be willing to read manga?
I'm reading manga right now.
I
I'm
used
reading.
to read
I'm
the
actually
heavy
reading
I don't have the patience for it.
I'm reading Inspector actually.
Because I was
Oh,
gonna
word?
say it's
Yeah.
How
like
far long is the manga compared to the show?
I'm not sure. I'm only like on. I think like I'll have to look. Where's my shit at?
I've tried to read manga in the past, but I feel like it's too much culture shock for me. Reading right to left, it's like,
That's what I
it's
liked about it, because when they forced us to read in middle school, I had no choice but to choose them shits, and they was actually pretty fun to read.
well, let me
Can't
ask you, Mitch. How do you
read.
typically read manga? Do you actually have physical books, or do you read it like online?
online, but I've started buying manga recently.
I'm trying to get my manga collection up, bro.
I bought 2 chapters of Berserk, 2 chapters of Mob Psycho, and 2 chapters of Akai. Um, it's hard to like not to read it literally because I'm not dumb, but
I mean,
it's like knowing
Hey,
don't do
hey,
it,
be not,
don't
be
do
nice,
it,
be nice.
don't do it, Kenpachi. But it's if it sometimes it's difficult to like pick up on manga and then realize there's an anime out there, and even though this story on the manga might be better, the fact that there's an anime with music's like a soundtrack and
You have to make all the
animation and
sounds
shit
in your
like
head.
that.
my
It's
man
like
said I.
it's literally reading a comic.
My
Yeah,
man
no.
said I need pictures.
So it's
Like
I don't know, but
what is it that Aaron said when he was talking about reading My Hero, and then like the current arc that there are for My Hero in the anime is when they're like doing the music festival. So it's like it makes sense because like that shit doesn't hit in the manga because it's like they're playing music but I can't hear it. So it's like I don't know what you want me to do with this. Um, I mean yeah, that's kind of right. Like I don't really have the patience per se to read manga. Like I've tried before, but I mean I got too much stuff going on in the regular day to. I just don't see the worth it making the time to read it. I don't know. That's just me.
one, because you get to catch up on your own pace, because instead of having to watch 20 minutes of an anime episode, you could like read at your own pace and be ahead way faster. So it's like that, and also not all anime adaptations are good.
Yeah,
Sometimes the
that's true.
manga's original story is phenomenal, And sometimes you have shit like Berserk where it's never gonna get an anime adaptation, but you still would
I don't
want
know.
to
Interspecies
experience.
got an anime adaptation. That shit is a manga,
It was
so anything's possible.
Berserk because y'all know about Berserk. It's highly regarded as one of the greatest, if not the greatest manga of all time. So it's like for that for to know like the clout Berserk has and to know you really can't watch it because it doesn't have a good anime out, it's like sometimes you
Uh,
kind of feel obligated to watch it
I
or
feel like
to
it
read it.
has a good anime out, like
What, the 2016 one?
the old one.
Oh, the movies?
No, like literally the old anime.
I thought it only had movies
No,
for the Golden Age arc.
no, it was an old. Well, not when like he's prime.
No, yeah, like at the beginning.
Nah, that shit did come out in 2016. That CGI shit was
That shit is trash.
it was dookie butter, but I mean that's all we had. So
I mean, if I decide to make the time, I would. What I would do is I'd probably like start reading the manga of all the shows that I've watched so far. So like,
Hmm.
I'd probably read, especially for like stuff that has come out recently. Like, I'm pretty. No Guns Life has a manga, doesn't it?
Yeah.
yo,
Probably,
I'm gonna
probably.
cop that. I am going to
I'd
cop
probably
that.
read that. I'd probably read since Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is more true to the manga for FMA. I'd probably read that. Um, Code Geass probably has a manga. I'd read that. So it's like
Code Geass
I'm
is
pretty
one of the
sure there
crazy.
is. Like no, I don't doubt that manga is definitely good. It's just I don't. It's like I can't be bothered to make the time to read it because being an adult and doing things during the day is like. And by the time I'm done doing adult stuff, all I want to do is just sit on my PC and play games and just watch the anime
And
because I
be
can do both at the same time.
just coon it
So,
up when you go home.
so
Yeah. That's really all I wanted to bring up, though. I guess that's the end.
Chef or Blitz, any other questions that you want to ask? Doesn't have to be
uh,
pertaining to anime. It could be a gaming question, be a life question.
um,
Hmm.
I can't. I'm really trying to think of something. I
What'd you
don't think I
say?
have anything though.
What'd you say, Chef?
I said I don't have anything to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Cyberpunk hit a milestone today. They submitted their game to the ESRB, so it's getting rated.
Ah.
Mm.
One step closer. As a team, let's see, they're working on polishing the technical aspects of the game. But yeah, it looks like they're still on pace to come out in September. So.
Let's stay on that pace, please. Trying to play
Oh,
a
did y'all
game.
see what's the name? The customization you can have for Doom Eternal. You
No.
can make Doom guy look like a fucking unicorn or some shit, or
Yeah, I
give him
saw
like a
that. I
unicorn
saw
skin.
that. Yeah.
Goat guy.
So I don't know. I don't know. I might pick up Doom Eternal on launch because I think that's besides that and Animal Crossing. I don't know what else is coming out.
I might pick up Animal Crossing. Why not?
I thought about that too.
Why not? Fuck it. I need a
Hey,
game anyway. I need to finish the
Oh,
games. Fuck.
what's the name? As I keep thinking about stuff. Anime topic, Kenpachi. You want to talk about Somali and the Forest Spirit real quick?
Yo, if y'all have not peeped Somali in the Forest Spirit, yo, if you want a wholesome ass anime to watch, like another,
PG.
like literally, I'm not talking about it has like the same effect, by, but in terms of wholeness, like literally another Clannad.
I can't compare it to that. I haven't seen Clannad, but it,
What?
it's definitely wholesome
You haven't seen
to the point where
Blitz?
nah,
We're
I've
watching
always
that.
seen it.
We're watching it. We're watching
Eh,
it, bro. We're watching it.
I don't know.
We're
I don't know if
watching
I
it,
want to. I
bro.
don't think I want to. It never interested me, even when I've seen it for years. Just I'd never really
Bro,
bothered to watch it.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth your while, bro.
Mm.
It's gonna be worth
But
your
any,
while, bro.
eh.
Trust.
But yeah, Somali and the Forest Spirit. It's really wholesome. Um, almost to the point where I don't trust it.
Yeah,
Something
we're
bad's gonna
scared
happen.
to watch it. Oh fuck, we're scared to
Cause
watch the.
cause we started seeing signs of it last episode we watched.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Like anytime, let's say anytime you have like a little kid and like whether it's like like anything that's like a parental figure in that kid's life, and then there's like quote unquote promises being made. That never ends well.
Yeah.
Like some live together forever shit. Nah, I don't trust it. they're trying to break hearts out here. I'm emotionally guarded when it comes to that show.
Yeah, I don't.
But outside of that, it's good. Like it's nothing crazy. It's very wholesome. Show it to the kids and shit. So
I don't know if I can recommend it to the kids yet, but
why not?
definitely. I don't know if something's gonna happen, bro. I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't turn into like Berserk or anything.
If it turns into Berserk, oh shit.
And I mean,
That's
it's
the
gonna be coded,
that
nigga. Hey,
that's got the biggest 180 in anime I've ever seen. If it does something like that.
hey,
High
bro, you
key.
want it
Because
to
the
be like
first,
Berserk.
because how many episodes have we watched? Like 4 or 5? I
I
think
think we're on 6. We're on 6.
I think we're almost. I think there's about 9 or 10 episodes out right now, and we've gotten through at least half of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it turns from like rated PG anime to like some Berserk shit, that's the biggest 180 I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That would
So
be the biggest 180 I've ever seen.
I'm, man, I am honestly not ready, bro. It's kind of
I'm
scary.
I'm just emotionally guarded. I'm not scared. I have my emotions guarded.
Fuck
That's
it,
all
I'm
I'm saying.
scared. Shit, I'm scared for that nigga. That nigga said he. Yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Oh shit. Um, but yeah, definitely go ahead check it out. If you can, and yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. For that. So if you like the podcast, hit that follow button. If you really support your boy, hit that sub button. It goes a long way. Definitely helps your boy out. Actually, have stream highlight video that I'm working on right now.
Is it
Planning
one of
on
those two
releasing
bands
it.
clips?
No, thank you for reminding me putting that shit in there. But yeah, it's gonna be planning for it to come out this Friday. Have it in the works. Was working on it earlier today on stream. Um, so yeah. Blitz, closing words for the people.
Just to recap, it's Corona time, so everybody just wash your hands, shower, use soap, please. Don't dump everything in hand sanitizer. That's only gonna take you so far. And we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna run its course as long as everybody stays clean and be considerate of other people's space and stuff. So
Yeah. Shit, do that even if you fucking.
I mean, you're supposed to be doing that anyway, but
Yeah.
now we're in the middle of a pandemic. Just like I said, wash your hands and all that stuff.
Yeah. So just chill, people.
Use soap.
Like
Oh,
actual soap, bro.
yeah. TLDR of my closing statement. Use soap.
Yes. So please. Um, Chef, closing words for the people.
Apparently, a new Witcher game will begin development immediately after Cyberpunk is released.
Oh
Witcher
dear.
4, baby.
I'm not ready. I haven't even played Witcher 3, and I'm probably never gonna play it.
Yikes. Is that your
I'll
closing
watch it
statement?
though.
Oh no, my closing statement is fuck the birds.
Did another one dive at your head again, or did they go at your car again, Chef?
Nah, but I'm watching them. They having powwows on the trees outside of work all of a sudden. They supposed to be gone south. I'm here still.
The spring is coming.
Yeah,
Like, what
spring
is
is
it?
coming. They
Like next
good.
week?
Fuck
They're
that. It's
supposed to be
like
coming
15
back.
birds on the goddamn tree just talking to each other.
They plotting
Sure,
on
but
you, Chef.
What they saying, bro? What they saying?
Chef,
Shit,
they
I
dead
don't
ass
know that.
plotting on you.
I don't know that.
All right.
Second
What the fuck?
closing statement. Sign up for Roller Champions Alpha if you haven't already.
Oh yes, let me put that. Damn, where's that link? I know Chef.
Oh
I
damn,
didn't
yeah,
mean
we
it.
should have. Well, no, because I just played it today. They did drastically change that game though. Well, no, they didn't drastically change it. It's just the speed change. You can't go as fast as you could before.
Fuck, where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the goddamn link?
Let me actually figure out this
I
Looking
got to
for
see if I
that.
got an email from them yet.
All right, here's the link. I'm putting it in the chat now.
oh, conversion. Yeah, you can go 50 miles per hour at the maximum.
What was it before? Wasn't it
We
like
were going
75
like
or something?
we were going higher than that.
You can go like fast as hell in the first alpha because you was able when you skating down the rink and you like go off the walls to catch momentum, you was able to go to the top of the rink and come back down and get a lot of speed, but you can't even go past the 25% mark of the rink anymore.
Damn, that
So
sucks.
they cap your speed heavy.
I wonder how does that affect gameplay then? I wonder.
Not that much. It's still the same thing. It's just you won't be going as fast.
Um,
Gives a lot more opportunity for people to touch you though. So
Maybe that was the point.
I mean, I'm trying to get
I-
touched, so.
more physical, more
Shut
physicality in
up.
the game.
You know what? Me too. By a certain.
Wow.
Well, let me stop. Let me stop.
Honestly,
Wild.
bro, like,
Did you see her cosplay? Bruh.
Why are y'all
that
niggas so
not
horny?
too cosplay is fire, bro.
Y'all too horny, bro.
I'm not even horny,
What?
bro.
I didn't even say anything.
Not even,
Bro,
that's what
smell.
I'm saying, bro.
I did not even say anything that would even.
Nah, I heard what Kenpachi said though.
I said
Yeah,
I'm
well,
trying
I
to get touched. What does that like?
Alright, bro.
That doesn't
I hope you know
necessarily
this
is sexual.
O
Usually when Chef says it does, so I'm just using
R.
that as a.
I'm not chef though, so I mean, I don't know
N.
what you're
I
saying to
mean,
me.
that's bro.
Finish
Chef,
that
you
off,
can
right?
stop playing. You can stop spelling horny.
I was wondering if
Uh,
anyone else was hearing him.
I was trying to help
Like,
Mitch
come
because
on, bro.
he didn't want to do it.
Mitch, closing
Shit.
statement for the people.
Listen, read Akai, read Berserk, and read Hunter x Hunter so it'll get finished. Thank you.
One day.
That's never happening.
Bro, where's
My
your
closing
face?
state. Stop talking to me. My closing statement for today is drink water,
Fuck,
wash your hands, and
fuck Rainbow.
fuck humans. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yo,
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that too.
read Hunter x Hunter, bro. Like, why don't you want niggas? Why don't you want Hunter x Hunter to get finished? What's wrong with you?
I never
I
said
don't think
that.
it's not. I don't think he said he doesn't want to. I don't think it ever will.
I never will.
Man, I need
I
that
like that
faith, bro.
transition. I like the scream. I like the scream.
Not
yeah,
not
that is
without
new.
faith.
I did that. I think last week I did that.
Yo, Ubisoft been dropping bangers lately. It seems.
Yo, is it crazy that I have not seen a full arc of Dragon Ball, but I enjoy the show like I've watched the entire thing front to back?
That happens a lot.
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball. That's the appeal.
Oh,
It can be like It can be like that with Dragon Ball and Naruto.
because
I
I've
gotta
watched
finish
arcs, but I
Naruto.
haven't watched full arcs. Like I know the gist of the arcs, but I haven't like
Yeah,
set.
the story is simple enough where you can enjoy it without having to go in depth with it. So
Why do you want
But if you want to go in depth, it's really enjoyable as well.
Why you want
I mean,
I'll have to watch
I
it
guess
in a
because
minute.
oh, the Broly movie.
Yeah, I want to
I
watch
might,
that again.
I might pull up for that if you.
Yo,
Yeah, if
I got you.
I'll
stream it
definitely
for you.
I'll definitely pull up for that. I've been meaning to watch
Because
that.
I want to
No.
finish Higurashi probably sometime this weekend. I don't know if I'll probably have a time because I'm helping my mom with some stuff soon.
All right.
Yeah.
But we should be able to finish Higurashi.
Yeah,
this weekend.
just whenever.
She good?
you're
She
ready.
good? How's she feeling?
No, she good.
Oh, okay.
Was you in here when I said she got sick and her coworkers acting like she got the virus?
Yeah.
Shit, crazy, bro. She said somebody texted her that don't text her. Oh, I'm not being nosy, but how you doing? Like, all right, bitch. Nosy.
He's like, you're not coming into the office, are you? I heard you was sick. You're not coming in, are you?
Hey, going crazy.
Like, all right, bro.
She should just mess with him and just go into the office in a whole.
Hey,
Hey, how y'all doing?
She was like, I should mess with him and sneeze, but I was like, nah, you don't want to do that around.
Nah,
white
don't do that. They will literally kill you. Like I was fearing for my life.
people. I'm not about to put her. in
Yo,
this situation.
since fucking Corona is rampant in New York, I wonder what happened to that woman that Aaron threw up in the middle of the bank and didn't go home.
Yo.
Remember that
Oh,
story he was talking about? Where
Yo.
That's-
It's about to be World War Z. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, bruh, it's about to be Raccoon City in this.
I'm
motherfucker.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to
I'm
release
not.
some anger.
I'm,
And if I get killed, hey, it is what it
I'm
is.
gonna chalk it up to the game.
Yeah, chalk that shit up to the game. But I'm gonna take some niggas with me.
Africans
Oh,
walking
Brandon
through the
Knickerbockers.
deserted streets of Italy, racism free. That's tough.
Racism free. That's hilarious. France too, probably.
Yeah, France is getting fucked right now.
Just if it want to play.
But yeah.
Yo, let me find
people
out
in the
black
stream,
people really immune to this.
I'll
shit.
see y'all beautiful people later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Hey,
coming
man,
up this morning. I did like a little 2 hour, 3 hour stream, and thank you for pulling up for this little stream I had, also the podcast. So, I already did a closing statement. You already get the spiel, you feel me? See y'all later.
Ooh, Brianna Knickerbocker is streaming.
Peace.
Bro, Kenpachi, you look kind of down, bro. You good?